Hey everyone, this is Chuck Abelio, and this is Quattro Kantos Show and Tell. I'm here to just show you my drum setup and just explain what I have and why I have it and why I do the things I do as I go. Okay, so there are four of us in Quattro Kantos, and Randy and J-Man prefer to use an acoustic set, a fully acoustic set, and that's great. Um, Andre uses a fully electronic set. He has an Alesis Crimson, beautiful set. I wish I had that. I used to have an electronic set, an Alesis DM10, but I sold it on eBay a few years ago because I used to work for Alesis, or the parent company of Alesis, so I had access to all sorts of things. This time around, because I missed the feel and sound of a real acoustic set, and at the same time, I wanted to be able to play electronically as well, as I have been for all of our drum jams and our solo covers and stuff. So so I chose to go with an acoustic set, but I equipped the drums with triggers, and I have a drum module which I've had for a long time. It's the Pearl Red Box, which is actually a clone of the first Alesis DM10 module. And so what I have is what's called a hybrid kit. So it's both acoustic and electronic. So let me show you around the drum set. So here you have a shot of the entire drum kit. It's an acoustic kit with a rack system, and as you see, it's fitted with drum triggers and the drum module, and I have both real cymbals. They are low volume cymbals though, as well as electronic cymbal pads and triggers. The rack is something I got on eBay. It's actually the rack of an Alesis DM10 electronic kit that I bought really cheap. So I just got additional parts made by Gibraltar. So I just combined the parts to make the rack system that is custom for me. So if we go around the drum set here, so I have right now I have basically a five piece kit, snare drum, 2 rack toms, 1 floor tom, and a kick drum. I have mounted the rack toms the way they are. There's a little space there because I have a third rack tom on order. It is an 8-inch rack tom to match the kit. They are on back order, so I'm gonna have to wait more than a month to get it, but it is on order. So as you can see, the drum heads that I use are Remo silent stroke heads. These are mesh heads. They're designed to be very low volume and yet be able to still produce the tone of a tom-tom. And as well as the kick drum doesn't work all that well, and the snare drum with the snare engaged doesn't sound very good. So when I'm playing acoustically, I just disengage the snare, and it's just for practice anyway.
as you can see down there, I have two pedals. One just traditional pedal is for the kick drum, so when I'm playing acoustically, that's what I use. And when I play electronically, I have a pedal dedicated for that as well. It's a trigger pedal, basically. What else? I did mention that, as the same goes for the hi-hats. So my hi-hat right now is Zildjian Gen 16 low volume cymbals. They are polished bronze cymbals, so they sound very much like real cymbals, real hi-hat cymbals. I am waiting for the conversion kit that will make the hi-hats an electronic trigger as well. So there is a device that goes underneath the pedal that serves as the hi-hat controller, and then there are triggers that are going to go in the cymbals to serve as to make them hi-hat cymbal pads. But for the meantime, I just use this separate pedal for hi-hat. And if you'll notice, I have the for the hi-hat, I have the legs folded up, so it takes up less space. It's less competing for space on the floor. And how I did that is I have it bracketed or clamped to the side wing of the rack system, so it is sturdy, and it is, you know, will not move. Cymbals, I have low volume cymbals by Zildjian as well. So when I'm playing acoustically, that's what I use. And then when I'm playing electronically, I have a Roland crash cymbal and an Alesis ride cymbal. What else? So the rack kit here, there's another post. There's another post here for originally supposed to be for a cymbal, but I'm going to get some kind of a mount for a camera, so I can mount a camera there when I'm recording videos of me playing. I can get it from multiple angles. In the meantime, I'm just going to use a tripod. What else can I say about this kit? So I have the Alesis rack system that I just added some components to, Gibraltar components to, like these T-legs on the bottom to make them more sturdy and more stable. Those are Gibraltars, and then the curved crossbar here in the front, which is the most important part of the rack system, is a Gibraltar bar as well. And then I have clamps and adapters, and also by Gibraltar. So this is what my kit looks like, and let's do some playing, both acoustically and electronically. Floating snare stand.
Bye.